Thanks so much for visiting my channel. Today I have a 15-minute full body Pilates mat workout for you. So we're gonna strengthen, tone, and stretch the whole body. As you can see, I am at a different location here today. I am at a friend's music school called Learn Music. You can check out the link to their information below. They offer music lessons, and we are gonna be featuring music from the owner as well as two of their instructors in the background of today's class, so you can get all the info for that below. Hope you enjoy it, and we're gonna get started. So we're gonna go ahead and come onto all fours. So we're gonna come onto our hands and knees here. So our shoulders are over our wrists, our knees are under our hips. And I want you to roll through a few cat-cows. So I want you to inhale as you lengthen through your spine here. And then I want you to exhale as you round your back, tuck your tailbone under, lift your belly. We're just gonna do that 2 more times. So I just want you to make this nice and slow. So you can really feel that spinal movement, feel your back opening and stretching in this cat position. And last one, inhale as you lengthen. And exhale to round. All right, coming back to that neutral spine. So here I want you to imagine that you're pulling your belly in and up, staying secure through here so you're not sagging through that lower back. So hold that connection and keep your shoulders over your wrists, tuck your toes under. And I want you to take your inhale and then exhale, float your knees off of the floor just about an inch or so. So hold here, take an inhale. And now exhale, I want you to start to straighten your legs. So you come into a downward dog position. So your heels are reaching towards the floor, your chest is reaching towards your thighs. Take an inhale. And then exhale as you come forward back to that hovering all fours position. Good, inhale here. And then exhale, bring the hips up and back, straighten your legs into that downward dog. And then come back forward into that hovering table pose. Good, and then lift the hips, heels back, stretch the chest back here. Good, last time coming forward. Good, go ahead and find that hovering table pose, strengthen the upper and lower body here, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those knees down. All right, we're gonna stay here in this all fours pose, and we're gonna find our opposite arm leg stretch. So you're gonna reach that right leg back behind you, keeping it at hip height with your hip bone pointing towards the floor. And then you're gonna reach that left arm in front of you. So I want you to feel strong in your center as you reach your fingers and toes apart. Inhale here. Exhale as you round elbow to nose. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, round elbow to nose. And reach. I'm getting my words jumbled here. We're gonna exhale, round elbow to knee. That's it. We're gonna do 1 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, round elbow to knee. Good, last one. Reach it out, lengthen, and hold. And lower it all the way down. We're gonna go ahead and switch to our other side. Lots of body parts there. I guess I just couldn't get it straight. All right, so we're gonna send our left leg back now. Hip pointing towards the floor. Right arm is reaching forward. Find that strength in your center here first. Inhale, reach the part. Exhale, I'm gonna get this right now. Round elbow to knee. There we go. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, round. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Just got 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach it apart 1 more time. And then exhale, lower it all the way down. All right, come all the way onto your back now. So I'm gonna flip on over. Then you're gonna lower your spine all the way to the floor. Staying centered here in your mat. Arms are gonna come down by your sides. And we're in this long neutral spine. So what that means is that the back of your head is nice and heavy into the mat, as well as the back of your rib cage and the back of your pelvis. All right, so that pelvis is in that neutral position. Imagine you have a cup of coffee here on your pelvis and you don't want it to shift or spill. All right, so arms are down by your sides. Let's draw those legs into tabletop first. So knees are right over the hips here. Now, without changing the shape of your spine, you're gonna inhale, tap that right toe down towards the floor. Exhale, bring it back up. We're gonna switch to the other side. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. So the most challenging part as you alternate these legs is keeping the rib cage grounded. That's where you're gonna find that core strength and stability. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now keep the legs here, arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna add our ab curl with that toe tap. So take your inhale and exhale, lift up into your ab curl, tap the right toe down, and then bring the leg back up and your arms lift as your head lowers. Then coming to the other side and up. Good. And up. Let's do, after this one, we're gonna do one more each side. Inhale. Last one. Good, and all the way here. Arms are coming down by your sides. We're gonna do single leg reaches. Again, keeping the ribs pulling down. We're gonna reach the right leg out and then pull it back in, and then left and in. So this is challenging the core more because you're reaching the leg farther away from the body. Good, one more each side. Last one. You're gonna add that ab curl again. So inhaling here, exhale, lift, reach the right leg long. Coming back down and switch to the other side. And lower and lift. Exhale when you come up. We're gonna do one more each side. Awesome job. Really getting into that ab work here. Good, and lower. Very good. All right, we're gonna do both legs together. So we're gonna take your inhale here, and you're gonna exhale, you're gonna lift up into your ab curl, reach both legs long, and then we bring it in as we lower it down. Exhale, lift and reach, and lower. Good. Now the height of your legs determines how challenging this is for you. So if your legs are up here and that's challenging for you, that's fine, or you can bring them lower for an extra challenge as long as you're keeping that lower back pulling down into the mat and that rib cage. Last two. Last one. Good, and lower. Bring everything in towards your chest. And then lower those legs all the way to the floor. We're gonna set ourselves up for bridging here. So arms are gonna stay down onto the floor. Legs are in parallel with our knees bent, and feet are slightly closer to our body. We're gonna take an inhale here. On your exhale, you're gonna start to pull your belly button down towards the floor as you start to peel your pelvis off the floor and then continue to roll the spine all the way up. Inhale here at the top, and then exhale, reverse that as you bring upper back down first, mid back, low back, pelvis, and release. Good. On your next exhale, again, we roll it up. Inhaling here at the top, exhale to lower. So I want you to do 3 more on your own breath. This bridging is so key to the spine, the spinal articulation that we do here. So healthy for the spine, for the body. A lot of people are very stuck, especially in their lower back, and it's really hard for them to get this movement. This is something really nice to practice. Good. Exhale to lift. And then lowering it all the way down. Very nice. All right, keeping your feet planted onto the floor. Let's walk the feet out just a little bit further. So we're gonna do our bent knee roll up here. So I want you to bring those arms up to the ceiling. Now you're gonna start with that ab curl as you come up, but then continuing to come all the way off the floor to come to seated. So let's actually start with the arms back behind us as we take a deep inhale, reach the arms back. Exhale as the arms start to come up and forward. We lift our chest, roll through your spine. Come all the way up to that nice tall spine here. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to reverse that as we lower back down, bone by bone, coming all the way to the floor. Inhale, arms lift back. We're gonna do that again. Exhale, as you come up, if you need to grab onto the backs of your legs to help you lift, go ahead and do that. Inhale up nice and tall. Good, exhale as you bring it down. Again, if you need the help of your legs, go ahead and hold on, but really try to use your belly to do that work. And arms back, last one like that. Chin to chest, roll it up. Good, hold here, take your inhale. Exhale, just come part way down. Hold it here in this curved position. We're gonna find some upper body rotation. So I want you to inhale as you rotate to your right and exhale through center. Inhale to your left and through center. Good, so nice controlled movement here, finding that rotation, like I said, from the upper torso. So from your pelvis all the way down to your toes. That's not moving, but staying nice and steady. Good, come into center and hold, and then lower it all the way down. Good, inhale, arms lift here at the top. Straighten your legs out now. We're gonna come into full roll up. So if you feel that this one is not good for you as we get started, go back to that bent knee position that we just did. So inhale, arms reach back, legs reach forward, and then on your exhale, chin comes towards the chest as we round up. Reach it over. Good, keep the curve in your spine as you start to roll down, coming bone by bone, all the way to the mat. And then we inhale, lift those arms. Exhale, chin to chest. Scoop the belly back. So think of really scooping as you lift up with the upper body and round forward. Good, and then lower it back down. Inhaling, arms lift. Exhale, last one. Round up, scoop, lift and reach. Awesome. Then I want you to come all the way up to a seated position. Now, if this position is hard with your long legs, I want you to go ahead and bend your knees. That'll help give you that nice tall spine. We're gonna find a little rotation here. So beginner position would be genie arms as we start to rotate through our spine here, turning right and left. Or you can take a more challenging version, arms out to the side. So really think of squeezing these inner thighs, flexing through your ankles. Imagine that puppet string through the crown of your head. And we're gonna inhale as we twist to our right. Inhale, twist, twist. Coming through center, exhale, and then we inhale to the left. Twist, twist, through center. Inhale, twist, twist, and center. Good, keep growing tall. Last one, each side. Twist, twist, and center, and then bring your arms all the way down. All right, we're gonna come to some side lying work. So working on those legs a little bit more here. So let's go ahead and come onto our left side first. So your left elbow all the way through your pelvis is gonna be along the back edge of your mat. Your legs are gonna be forward. Now your belly here is still pulling in, so we're not just relaxing down into the mat, but really think of lifting, finding energy in your upper body here. Keep your hips stacked, reach that top leg out, and we lift and lower. So that leg is staying in parallel, which means your knee and the toes are both facing forward in front of you. That's it. Feeling a lot of glute work here, that outer leg, outer hip. This is great for isolating that area, all the side leg series. Good, let's do one more. Lift and hold here at hip height. Again, make sure hips are stacked. Small circles. So think of control here, right? So once we start to make them too big and uncontrolled, we're gonna start to shift the upper body here forward and back, and we don't want that. We wanna find that stability here. And then go ahead and reverse those circles. Good. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Last exercise we're gonna do is clamming on our side here. So bend your knees, bring those feet together. Feet can either stay on the floor just like this as you open and close that knee, or I'm gonna do another version where we lift the feet up and hold them lifted. And holding that, we're gonna lift and lower that leg. Good, lift and lower. Again, you'll really feel a lot of that work here, especially if you're keeping those hips stacked. Good. Belly in. Good, let's do 5 and 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming with your legs down if you've lifted them. Then we're gonna come and sit on up. I want you to stay on your side here. So we're gonna finish up on this side with some Mermaid, which is some beautiful side stretching. So let's bring our left hand out here to the side. Bring your knees staying down onto the floor. And I want you to come up into a kneeling side plank. So with your shoulder here right over your wrist, and you're in this nice straight line from your knees all the way through the crown of your head. Top arm comes up to the ceiling. We take an inhale and then exhale as we bring the arm overhead, lift the hips up, find that curve in your spine, and then come back to neutral. And then exhale. And then back to neutral. Just a few more on each side. Just getting this beautiful side flexion in our spine. Last 2. And last 1. Good. And lower the hips down. And before we switch to the other side, let's just take one little counter stretch here. Keeping the shoulders squared off towards the front. Good, and then come all the way back up. So go ahead and switch to your other side. So as you can see, this isn't a very long workout, but it's effective at just targeting all those areas. So all it takes is just 15 minutes, and you can really get a really good workout as long as you're finding that right alignment here with all these exercises. It doesn't take many. All right, so long spine, head to pelvis. Legs are forward. We're gonna ground through your bottom leg as you lift that top leg, staying in parallel, and we lift and lower. Good. And lift. Feeling that outer hip and glute here. You'll probably feel which side of yours is stronger or weaker than the other, just by doing these sides separately. Good. Last 2. And last 1. All right, keep it now at hip height. We're gonna do those tiny circles here. Again, it's that stability in our upper body so we can move that leg freely in the pelvis. Good, last 2 and 1. Even these are really hard for me to find that stability. I really have to work to keep my center nice and strong. Good, last 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down, bend both knees in. For clamming, again, you can keep your feet on the floor or go ahead and lift them up, keep them lifted as you open and close that knee. Awesome. Good. Feeling that glute here quite a bit. These exercises, these side laying exercises are so effective for that area. Good, last 3 and 2. And last 1, good, bring the knees together, awesome. Lower those feet down. Let's do our Mermaid on this side. So knees staying together. That right hand now is gonna come onto the mat. And you're gonna find that side plank position. So again, important position here, shoulder over the wrist, hips pressing forward, lengthening through the front body. Arm up towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and inhale as we reach it over, lift your hips here. And then come back to center. Good, and then reach, finding that length here on that left side. And then back to center. Good, let's do a few more. Last 2. And last one, lift, lift, lift. And lower those hips all the way down. Our feet now, we're off to the side. One counter stretch here. We bring that right arm up. Keep that chest towards the front. And then go ahead and come all the way up. We just got 2 more exercises here. We're gonna come into our push-up positions. We're gonna do our Pilates push-ups. So I'm gonna do mine on my knees. You can choose to do them in a full plank position, but either way, I want you to come into a kneeling or full plank. Shoulders over wrist. And your belly button is pulling in and up as you lengthen your lower back here. Elbows are gonna stay close to your sides as you bend your elbows. You're gonna bend the elbows, have them graze your side, and then push it back up. We've just got 4 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And go ahead and push it up. Now either hold here in this kneeling plank or come to that full plank position just to hold it. So if you want to come in, go ahead and lift those knees off. Nice long spine here, shoulders are down your back. Think of isometrically pulling your hands towards your feet and your feet towards your hands. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees back to the floor and slowly but with control lower yourself all the way down. All right, last exercise is our Swan here. We're gonna get some extension in our spine. So hands are gonna come towards or right under the shoulders here. Shoulders are rolling down and back, staying connected to the ribs. Reach those legs out nice and long. Pull your belly up and away from the floor. And then start to press into your hands as you lift your heart and chest, keeping your belly pulling in and up for that extension. And then lower it back down. Good, 4 more. Press into the hands. Good, press and lift. And lower. Good, last 3. Elbows are staying close to the sides here. And 2. Last one here, press up, lift belly in, nice long spine, and then we lower it all the way down. All right. You're gonna press into a child's pose as you press back into your heels. Widen those knees here. Sink it back, bring those arms forward, and then lower the chest towards the floor. And just take a couple breaths here. Good, 1 more. And then start to roll your spine all the way up to seated. As you stack back up, make that a really intentional move. As you lift, and then your head lifts up. And you guys are all set. That was your full body quick workout for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I want you to make sure you're taking some time now to stretch out any areas that are still feeling tight or tense. Make sure you're taking that time for yourself here as well. And hope you enjoyed the music in the background. Check out again the details below for all of that information, and also check out the rest of my channel for other videos such as Pilates for pain relief, Pilates for kids, which I do with my kids, and we have so much fun, and also just some other general Pilates workouts on there. So go ahead and check that out. Make sure to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I hope to see you here back on the mat soon. Take care. Thanks so much.